Boys, I'm fucking cooked. I'm cooked. This is it. It's the end for me. I'm cooked. Let's talk about it. Meta called this out a few days ago, a while ago actually. What the fuck is going on with Meta? Oh yeah. Called this out a few days ago. Told you guys I would keep you guys updated on the on what's going on with the calls. As you guys can see, we didn't completely get fucked, but we didn't completely get what we wanted either. Personally, I did mess up, and the reason for that is I thought that this gap up currently, was a breakout. The only thing is the volume just wasn't there. As you can see in the tight range that we built here, right? We keep the same volume, and then on breakout day, if you will, on the trend line that it forms here, technically it doesn't really break out because it's still in this range. Like the high is here, so it hasn't really broken that high with volume, and that's really what you want to see when there's a breakout. When there's a breakout, you want to see that range completely, and I'm talking about like this range, like here. Oops, no, that's right. Delete this. I'm talking about like this range. You want to see this range high like get taken out, if that makes sense. So unfortunately we didn't get that. I made a mistake. I bought on the gap up. As you can see, we got maybe like 1 day of going up, and then the contracts got fucked coming back down. And obviously if it was like a 9-day, I'm pretty sure we bought this. When was this? Doesn't tell you the date. 22. When was it? 22? I'm pretty sure it was a Wednesday. 22 was on Thursday. So you had basically 2 days through the week. I'm pretty sure I did a 9-day. That would have been Monday. Yeah, and it stayed at the same fucking price. Really, no volume going up. There was no breakout. So right now, Meta is what I would like to call a failed candidate, but it's still a candidate. There are still prices higher, and there's still a price target higher. I would like to get back into Meta because I do believe it's going to go higher. I just don't see it going up off this move. Right now, it's forming another range. As you can see, I just wanted to touch the EMA, which technically it already has, and it's broken away. But you see how it's coming kind of back into it. It's made like a 6% move in the past 2 days. So I want to see this breakout again, and kind of the range I'm looking, right, is kind of this. It's kind of hard, but the thing is, it's kind of like a channel up, if you will, like that. So I'm just waiting for this to gap up, and then we can take a trade there. So Meta's done. I sold my calls. I did take a loss. Let's talk about what I'm in currently. Netflix. I've been looking at Netflix for a while now, and you can see Netflix actually had like one of the perfect setups I've seen. Gapped up. You can see it didn't go sideways, but it did come back and pull back to the EMA, which is what you want to see. Either the 10 or the 20 EMA really doesn't matter. It can be both. Usually the 9 is better. If it pulls back to both, it doesn't matter. You can see volume on this day. Good. And then we kind of die off all the volume, and you can see this whole range. Look at the volume down here. Completely dead. And then on breakout day, which is this day, it breaks these highs up here, which is nice, with pretty good average volume. It's definitely above. You can see it definitely broke the volume. And then the next day also has a really good volume. So to me, these were pretty good breakout days. Now, I'm pretty sure I did not get in this move. I just saw it happen, just never got into it. Personally, you would kind of get fucked here, because if you did take a 3-day, or you held for 3-day, you'd be fucked here or here. You'd close when it's under the 9 EMA, but it wouldn't reach low day. You'd just close it there. So probably this actually would probably take you break even if you took profits up here, like above these highs. Took profits up here, probably on, well, actually on the 3rd day, you'd sell on the 3rd day. So you'd be fine actually. If it opened up here, yeah, you'd be fine. Sold at the open. And then, yeah, I remember this week we had a really bad week, came down. And then what happened with Netflix, and this is kind of like I did a pretty dumb move, but it gapped up a little bit, went sideways, didn't really pull back to the EMA. And then I bought this day, gapped up again. And as you can see, we bought this day, and it's already going down. So my contracts are getting fucked right now, and I bought them for 4 days. So I'm pretty sure they expire. Wait, when did I buy them? Monday, right? Bought them. Oh wow, they expire tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me check them. Where they expire? No, they expire the 1st. They expire the 1st, right? Let me check. Hold on. Yeah, they expire the 1st. Okay, so I still have tomorrow and Friday to hopefully make Netflix go up. Now, the reason why I bought Netflix so late is personally because it's already in that range, or like that range, that motion up. Personally, this big breakout, right? I was looking at this. No candle came down and retested this level. So to me, this means that it's not only following the EMA here. So yes, there was a breakout. Whoops. Okay, so I can't go back to, what the fuck is this program? It broke out, sure. Pull back to the EMA, respected the 9 and also the 20, which is nice. Gapped up, sideways, gapped up again. So now what I would like to see is just like this, right? Goes down, doji, gaps up again, and hopefully we get some buying pressure to go a little higher. And we have some price targets here set up. You can see the ADR is 2%. So, you know, hopefully tomorrow we get something like this, 2%, breaks above these highs. That would be super, super nice for our contracts. Breaks it for tomorrow, right? Tomorrow would be Thursday, which is even better. And then Friday end up on a really good week or down, doesn't matter. God damn it, fucked this up. And then the 1st we sell. So that's Netflix for you guys. What else do I have on my, oh yeah, OW. This one's another one I've been looking at that's about to break out too, that I might be buying. It is in financial services, in the financial sector. I'm pretty sure, what was the other one that was in? Oh yeah, OW, yeah. That and Microsoft. And then what was the other one? Oh, that's right. Pawn. All right, so hold on. Let's talk about OW first. OW, I like to look at the monthly real quick, or the weekly. Not a stock I prefer. This really isn't really like the price action I'm looking for. Very choppy. This is the week, but you can see it's trending up. Pretty sure the low is here. Yep, it's over 120% over a year. So that's definitely strong sector. The financial sector is pretty strong right now, and the daily is it's looking even better. I'm not gonna lie. And there's a lot of opportunities here. You know, boom, pulls it back, breaks out. Lots of volume that's trending, almost $4.5 million. And what's even better is the volume here. So it gaps up here, high volume day, very high volume day. We love these. And then it dies off, right? Cool. When does it dies off and how? Dies off, and it, guess what? It pulls straight, literally sideways, back to the EMA. This is perfect. Now that it's hit these EMAs, look at the wicks. They're getting thin, very thin. And we're also getting volume. So people are now stepping back into the market, into this stock around here, when there's a bit more selling and buying volume here. So that means that we're expecting something either today or tomorrow. I don't want to draw too many trend lines, but there's definitely a pinch that's happening. Could go either way. I don't know if Pawn or OWL has earnings. Let's actually check right now. OWL earnings. May 2nd. All right, so that's not even close. All right, so we're fine. May 2nd. Yeah, so it doesn't have earnings anytime soon. Possibly could break out. And if we look at the monthly, it already has been through all-time highs. So all-time highs would just be that daily high that it needs to break here. So very easily could it break out, literally tap the all-time high, break all-time highs, make new all-time highs, and keep going higher. Also, the ADR is a nice 2.3, which isn't the best. I'm not gonna lie, it's really not the best. The price also isn't the best. I would like to be in the hundreds, but it is what it is. If we could take an option to 19 or 20, that'd be even better. But that's something on my radar. What's the next one? Oh yeah, Pawn. So Pawn, there's a little backstory to this. As you can see, it's ugly. Pawn is ugly right now. And that's not terribly to say, because they just had earnings and they absolutely fucking missed. And I don't know if you saw the news or Twitter or anything like that, but Pawn is pretty sure it's a cybersecurity company. And Nancy Pelosi traded the stock around, pretty sure the 12th or the 13th. She bought during this range, like during these days. She bought over here, and she got absolutely fucked. Okay, so I don't know how much she lost, but she got absolutely lost. She got fucked. And then the even more surprising thing is she bought on the 22nd. So right here on the second day, or yeah, literally 21st, 22nd, she bought. And it got disclosed like 2 days later. So we only knew about it like, yeah, the 23rd. So she bought right after earnings, the 21, and it got disclosed on the 23rd. And guess what? The stock literally jumped up almost, 20%. Or in that day, almost 8%. Which is crazy, by the way. Right after earnings, also crazy. It's basically already made, almost halfway through. Yeah, holy shit. It's already bought everything back almost halfway through of what it just lost through earnings. So that's pretty good. And I made a pretty big mistake. I'm now just learning something with options is that you cannot trend or trade the trend, especially if you're late to the trend, with options. The problem with that is what she did with Nancy Pelosi, her call options, which she bought call options, she said in the money at 200. That means that if the price goes to 200, which is down here, which would be absolutely crazy, her option contracts would be absolutely worthless. She would lose a lot of money. It would be bad. But that means that her option contracts up here are already in the money. That means they're extremely expensive. Let's actually go look right now. I'm pretty sure she bought $1.2 million worth of pawn or whatever. Look at options. Hold on. She bought them for next year. So let's look. I'm pretty sure it's like June 25th. Okay, so right now 200 in the money. I'm going to do 202 because that's probably the closest. Okay, right now one contract cost me $20,000. I'm pretty sure she bought $1 million worth of contracts. So yeah, a lot of money. And it would already be in the money, so you'd already be making money. But if it flips on you, you're basically fucked. You're fucked. Like, you just close it. So she obviously, I don't want to say she got lucky, but she definitely knows something that we don't. And if everyone follows what she's doing, then everyone's going to buy it. And guess what? That's what I did on this fucking day. And this day happens to be the worst. Bought it like down here on the wick. Actually, I'll show you on Webull what I did, because this was absolutely fucking horrendous. Yeah, it was bad. I bought it here on this wick. I bought the calls on this wick. It went up. I was like up $80. And then it actually crushed, came down. I saw this in the morning. I was like, holy fuck. And when this happened, my option contracts got fucked. Like, that's how easy it is to flip. Like, it's not even, like, you might be thinking, if you bought it here on this line right here, you'd be break even, right? Because it's like exactly where I bought it right here, because this is where the current price is. Right now, I'm probably down $20 because of the contracts, right? It's not because of shares. It's contracts. So the contracts lost money here, and it was out of the money, and it was completely drowning, and it didn't get back up into profit at all. It just kept drowning. And the longer you have it drowning, the closer it gets to your expiration date, which is literally in 3 days, and the quicker it gets to your expiration date and the quicker you're in drawdown, that's where it becomes bad, because then that's where it becomes where you're like, fuck, you're 2 days out, you're down $20. There is no way that this stock, like you're betting, basically you're betting that this stock goes up. I bet it goes up in a couple of days, and I was expecting a strong push up, as we did get a strong push up, but not to the levels I wanted. And that's why I say I'm cooked, because it's a good mindset to have that this stock will keep going up. Duh. Right? Obviously, it's going to fill this gap, but I bought it at the wrong time. And due to that, that means that my option contract that would be technically good to go up is now getting fucked by just this little tiny down move. So that means I have to sell it tomorrow to not lose too much. And that's it. right? And if I want to buy it again, then I have to buy it literally at the perfect time to not be in drawdown. It's kind of hard to explain. Like the idea was right about me buying, right? The whole overall idea was good. It was the timing and the strike price, right? Because if your expiration date is too far away, right? Let's say I was saying like my strike price was like 430, for example, which is kind of fucking crazy. And I said that it's going to hit 430 in 3 days. Isn't that a little fucking crazy to say, especially on this stock that only moves like 3% a day? And I'm being generous on this because like today it moved 6%, today it moved 2%, and a few days ago it moved only 4%. So it's very average. So yeah, 3.4, 3.7, 3%. Like on a stock that moves only 3%, you think that in 3 days, no, it would barely reach this gap in 3 days. So why would you say that the strike price is at 430? You're saying to the contract that in 3 days, the stock price will be at 430, and that's when I will buy shares, technically, right? For my case, actually, what did I say? Because this actually might is why I get fucked. Oh, well, I sold my contract. But let's see. Can I see what I sold it at? Oh, yeah, look. I'm a fucking dumbass. Look at this. You know what I bought my calls at? 410. I said that the stock will go up. What was it? A 01. Okay, so in 9 days, so basically in more than a week, this stock will go to 410. You understand how fucking crazy that is? Yeah. That's stupid. 410. What up here? And let's just do a little math here. If we take, just hypothetically, if we did the ADR here, 3.7, times the amount of days I'm holding the contract. So let's just say 8 because I'm not going to hold it for 9. That'd be 29%. All right. What's 316? Okay. So let's do, what is 29% more than 316? Just for example, is when I'd be buying it. 407. So, okay, fine. I was close, but it was not 410. It was 407. It's the same area. I'm pretty sure I did the exact same math, but it probably wasn't 316. It was like 311. Yeah. Let's see, 311. Yeah, 401. So $10 short. So I could actually still be making money right now, but I fucked myself up. So this goes to show you, and this is why I'm being transparent for you, with you guys. It goes to show you that one little mistake in your option contract can really fuck you over, and options are not something to play with, especially at a young age with me. Well, I'm young, so I gotta take a risk, you know. Yeah, but I did see yesterday. Options can absolutely have a huge impact. Like I'm pretty sure I almost made like $180 yesterday, just combined with Pawn and Netflix at the same time. They both hit like 600. I watched Netflix. Hold on, Netflix. I watched Netflix rise to 600, like up here. Rise to 600. I was like, holy shit! Like I was up like $80 up here, and it comes down. Boom, I'm down like 50, and then I'm back up 70, and boom, I'm down to 20. It was just like back and forth, and it's just like, it's obviously kept growing, right? And then we got fucked. So like here, let's say I just bought it up on wait, where did I buy it? Oh yeah, down here. Pretty sure. Wait, did I buy it down here? No, I'm pretty sure I bought it up here or down here. Here. So you see it here. Bought it up here on this day. Gaps up, cool. And I'm like, we're in the money, we're making money, that's cool. I want tomorrow, so this day, I want this to gap up again. Guess what? Gaps down. Now here, we're basically break even, right? But unfortunately, the contract fucked so hard that it's not where you bought it. It's saying, oh, you think that Netflix is going to go to 612 in 3 days? Well, guess what? You're a day later, and it's actually going down. It's not going towards your expiration date into your strike price. It's going down, and it's going away from your strike price, and you're getting closer to the expiration date, which means that you're losing money. You're not making us money. You're not betting the stock correctly. Hence why you're losing money. right? It's not where you bought it exactly. On some lower time frame, sure, it could be that, but on the daily, it's more of like you're getting away from your strike price. This is where you're gonna get fucked, and that's exactly what happened. It happens. I learned from my mistake. Hopefully, I can take a better trade on OWL, right? Hopefully, it breaks out. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this price action. This is really bad, really choppy, really, really, really bad, and you cannot trade this. I'm not looking forward to trade this. But we'll hold it. We'll see. And then you have Mara over here. Mara's been a big one. I did trade Mara a few days ago. Pretty sure Mara just had their earnings. Mara, yeah, we took calls a few days ago here. Absolutely rode that shit. And yeah, Mara has been very volatile for us, I'm not gonna lie. When I was here. This was the day. Yeah, we could have held this whole thing, bro. This be up 35%. That'd be crazy. Yeah, so Morgan, so the guy I follow, Morgan called out calls here on this day, and I bought on these two candles right here, and I sold on like these candles. I made $7 off this move. $7 off 3%. If I kept holding that position all the way up to like this high or this high, 29%. Wait, hold on. We could probably calculate. That means, if I'm not being stupid right now, I might sound stupid. On just 3%, right? 3%, I made $7. Okay. So if we do 29 divided by 3% times 7, I would have made $100, $67. Fuck. That's crazy. Well, all right, guys, I'm cooked. All right, I gotta go do my homework. But that's the plays right now. We're looking at Mara, we're looking at Netflix, we're looking at Microsoft, and we're looking at OWL, and yeah, we're looking over and Pawn, all to break out, all to go to the upside and make money. All right, I'll see you guys later.